Now it is again my pleasure to begin the process for giving some brand new awards on behalf of the Board of Governors. And to introduce this, I'm going to ask Member Ramos to say a few words. As you all know, Member Ramos has been a strident advocate of sustainability issues on this board. I think rarely a day goes by or a meeting goes by where he does not bring that up as a topic. It means a lot to him, and to his credit, he's obviously convinced the rest of his colleagues and our staff that that's a direction we ought to head. So I commend him for his perseverance and ideas on how we can bring this particular issue to the forefront. So with that, Member Ramos.
Thank you, President Himmelstein. Yes, indeed, I'm really honored and excited to be able to momentarily introduce Fred Harris from the Chancellor's staff to tell us a little bit more about the inaugural Governor's Energy and Sustainability Award winners. But suffice to say that in this environment and time in which we live, constraints around fiscal realities are significant. No one's surprised to hear that. We're all living with that day in and day out. But one of the more responsible and innovative ways that we can contend with many of these challenges that we face is to really enter the 21st century in a full-blown way around efforts to advance sustainability and not only environmental responsibility, but significant cost savings that result to our system in the process. And so with the encouragement of President Himmelstein and with thanks to him, I was asked to work with a group that has been trying to put its best foot forward on these issues for the past several years with facilitation from Fred Harris from the Chancellor's staff, and that is a group of representatives of leading utility companies across the state. And to their credit, when I was able to join the group, they were able to engage in some very robust and creative thinking about new and more strategic ways that we could advance this agenda through coordinating efforts, through maybe more intentional performance assessment, through some policy and practice recommendations, through some training and development of our leadership in the field on the issues. And one of the things that I think to this group's credit that they really surfaced early was the opportunity to recognize leadership in the field that was already in play. We know from reading the media over the last year's time that Butte College made national, even international news by distinguishing itself as the first college of its type known to go grid positive in the history of higher education. And but we also know that there's other significant leadership in the field, and so for that reason, we developed an inaugural leadership award that I would say with great enthusiasm received 46 applications in a very short window of notice. And it tells me, and I think it tells all of us, that there's still a lot more value to call in the field. So without further ado, what I'd like to do is I'd like to turn it over to Fred to introduce us to the inaugural recipients of this award. And we will listen with great interest to Fred and to the recipients about the nature of their leadership in this important space. So Fred, thanks for all that you do.
Thank you. Good morning. This is an exciting day for sustainability and for all things for the system and for the Board of Governors in partnership with foreign investor-owned utilities, who we've been in partnership with for the last 6 to 7 years, is celebrating today accomplishments throughout our system relative to sustainability. A lot is going on, and what we, throughout our state and throughout our system, on sustainability issues, and today we're looking to highlight 3 top recipients, and it was a very difficult decision. A panel of individuals, both from the utilities, from our office, from the Energy Commission, sat down and reviewed all of the nominees, and with great amount of effort came up with selecting just 3 top award winners. In addition to that, there are honorable mention award winners, but only 3 award winners are coming today. The honorable mention in each category, which I'll talk about briefly, those awards will be handed out in next month at the Higher Education Sustainability Conference at UC Davis. So first of all, the awards that we have to hand out, they're symbolic of the awards category. They're made out of recycled fence posts and also crackled coconut shell base. And so it'll be interesting for those trying to get through TSA, how that will be treated. Hopefully there are no nails in the fence posts, but it's something to celebrate all that we're doing today. So first of all, we had 3 categories. The first is, as Henry described, is the District Leadership Award. It will go to individuals who excelled in conceiving, supporting, and implementing sustainability initiatives at their districts and who have articulated a clear call to action. We're able to secure funding for the initiative and engage the campus community in planning and implementation of the initiative. And the winner of the award is Citrus College, and I'd ask the recipients to start going up to the front, and as I introduce the award. Dr. Jerry Perry and her team are here to receive the award to basically creating a sustainability template that is in some fundings we had left over from the Energy Commission to highlight what can be done on a campus, and this district with gusto took the challenge and through a shared governance process developed the sustainability template for now to be able to be shared with the rest of the system as a board initiative, and I congratulate them on that.
Thank you. I think. I want to take this opportunity to extend my thanks to Board President Himmelstein, members of the Governing Board, and also to Chancellor Scott for your awarding Citrus College with this recognition. My mom thanks you also. I really want to commend your leadership as a Board of Governors for adopting policy on sustainability, but going a step further to asking community colleges throughout the state to implement strategies on sustainability. Today, Citrus College is a winner, but the state of California is the bigger winner because we have a sustainability template for 112 community colleges. So we've all won today, and I'm very pleased. I want to take the opportunity to thank Vice Chancellor Harris for all of his efforts to help Citrus College with the sustainability project. And I also want to thank the leadership of the community college itself, Vice President Horton, and we had the guidance and wisdom and expertise of Matt Sullivan, engineer. So I said this is a good day for Citrus College. It's a better day for the state of California, and Citrus College is a winner today, and I think they're having a moment of celebration right now. Thank you all. Get back to work, Citrus. Thank you.
So also winners in this category for district leadership for honorable mention was San Diego Community College District with Dave Umstadt as their facilities planning vice chancellor at the head of that. Long Beach Community College District with their sustainability initiative, and San Mateo County Community College District with their capital improvement program. And again, those honorable mention award winners will be presented their awards at UC Davis next month. Next category is the facilities and operations category, recognizing individuals or districts, campus as a whole that excelled in implementing sustainability projects or programs in district facilities. And the award winner is Butte College with Dr. Kim Perry. And please come on up. Butte College, as previously mentioned, is the first community college in the U.S. to go grid positive, meaning the campus has the ability to generate more energy than it consumes. Solar arrays were constructed in 3 phases to have 25,000 solar panels producing 6.4 million kilowatt hours of electricity, which would generate enough power to supply 920 homes. The solar panels can be found on rooftops, mounted on the ground, and covered walkways and parking areas. The college has a long history of sustainability and has a 928-acre designated wildlife refuge. Butte operates as a self-contained city. The college has its own water system, maintains its own sewage treatment facility, recycles 76% of its waste, and operates the largest community college bus transportation system in California, and is therefore a dually award-winning recipient. Wow.
Well, in 2002, board member Lou Checky said, "Hey, what about solar?" So 10 years later, after an investment of $34 million, which will have savings over the next 30 years of $150 million, wish we could all get that kind of investment. As Fred was mentioning, 25,000 solar panels generating 102% of our energy needs. Given the involvement of PG&E, however, we don't get to sell it back to them. Yeah, drat. But since they finance the college with rebates and all sorts of other support, including in changing the infrastructure of the area surrounding Butte to protect communities in the event Butte had a blowout, they all did that. So it's a great partnership with PG&E as well as some of our other investors. Sustainability is part of the very fabric of Butte College. And we're being recognized today for the sustainability relative to energy. But sustainability also talks about other natural resources, the sustainability of our communities and the people who live in them. And so on behalf of the Butte Glen Community College District Board of Trustees, the faculty, staff, and administrators at Butte College, thank you for this wonderful award.
So also award winners in this category for honorable mention were College of the Desert for their sustainability stewardship at College of the Desert, and Los Angeles Pierce College for their maintenance and operations facility and net zero CP. And again, their awards will be honored next month. The last but not least category, an award winner, is for faculty and student initiatives. And the award winner this year is Cuyamaca College, and Dr. Mark Sokovic and his team are here to accept the award. In 2007, 23 faculty members met over 2 weekends to discuss moving beyond water conservation to a broader, sustainable urban landscape approach. The faculty agreed that water conservation was an important aspect to sustainable urban landscapes, but not inclusive enough. Sustainable practices include issues of stormwater, green waste, energy conservation, and resource management needed to be included in a new approach. The Sustainable Urban Landscape Initiative was developed at these faculty retreats, resulting in now a Sustainable Urban Landscape Conference that attracts more than 250 industry professionals. And the college now offers also a Sustainable Urban Landscape degree and certificate program focusing on xeriscaping, urban forestry, and plant pest control. And this particular program has also been adopted by neighboring colleges, Miracosta and Southwestern. Congratulations for the award.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the effort. I certainly want to thank the Chancellor of the Board of Governors for establishing this award and recognizing our efforts in this area. I'm accepting this award on behalf of all of our faculty, staff, and students that have participated in this. But I want to thank our Board of Trustees, our administrators, including Dr. Cindy Miles, our Chancellor, Dr. Mark Sokovic, our current President, and all of our past presidents and administrators who have supported our efforts in water conservation and sustainability over the past 30 years. The faculty and staff and students of our program have come together really over this entire time to work on sustainable efforts starting in the 1980s with water conservation and moving more recently with all the adjunct faculty donating their time to rewrite our entire curriculum to incorporate sustainable curriculum into every class from floral design to turf management so that our curriculum reflects sustainability and our students gain that experience and knowledge in the classroom. So on behalf of the faculty, staff, and students, I want to thank all of you and also want to thank my wife, Dr. Teresa Boats, for encouragement over all these years. Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to introduce, my name is Brad Monroe. I'm the program coordinator for ornamental horticulture. With me today is Don Schultz, my counterpart in the program, who's the lead of our Sustainable Urban Landscape Conference. And Pete Knoll is a student that came with us today who has been volunteering for our Sustainable Conference for the past 3 years and really has been a leader in gaining volunteers throughout the classes. So thank you very much.
Also, to finish up, the other two award winners for this category for honorable mention was Orange Coast College Affinity for Recycling, the OCC Students Talk Trash Program, and Consumers River College and Los Rios Community College District, the Composting Project, and again, they will be receiving their awards next month. Thank you very much. We look forward to another great opportunity next year, and in our opinion, all 46 nominees were award winners. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Fred. Okay, well done all.